Hi there, Mina George here, and today we're going to be talking about how to use stock video to create Reels. Now, why would you want to use stock video to create Reels? And I would say the number one reason is to save time. So instead of you doing all the things that come along with filming your own Reels, it's all done for you. All you have to do is find the right stock video that meets your message and send it off. And I'll show you exactly what I mean here in a second. And then the other reason is because you're not always camera ready. So this is a great way to show up and to connect with your audience without actually having to physically show up. Okay, so let's go ahead and dive on in and I'll show you exactly what I mean. Okay, so today we're gonna be mainly working in Canva. Canva is awesome because you can use it on your smartphone, you can download the app, or you can use it on a desktop. And today I'm gonna be using it on a desktop. So another cool thing about Canva is that they added a new feature to specifically create Reels. So this is super cool. So once you open up Canva, you're going to want to click on the upper right-hand corner where it says create a design, and then search for the option to create a reel, an Instagram reel. There it is there. So once that has opened, it has all the dimensions ready to go. All you have to do is pick your video and drag and drop. I've already uploaded some videos to begin with, but I'll show you in a second how to do that yourself. So it's easy as dragging and dropping. So let's see here, I'm gonna go ahead and drag this one here to this sequence. And then if the video is highlighted in purple, then you can drag it and make it shorter. And you wanna make it shorter because you want it to be either 15 seconds, 30 seconds, or 1 minute long. I think those are the lengths for Reels. I like to do my clips in about 5-second increments because I think that's enough time to read any messages that you have on the screen. 5 seconds is a good time. As long as it's like under like 6 or 7 words, they can read it properly. So I'm gonna go ahead and organize it in the way that I want to. This reel is more to get to know my audience, to get to know them a little bit better. So I'm gonna be polling and asking some questions and asking them to make some comments or to answer the questions in the comments. Okay, so this is the second video here. I think there's another video that I'm thinking about that I want here. So I'm gonna go to upload media and then choose the video that I want, and then it's going to upload a new video. So it's as simple as clicking on that purple area that says upload media to upload your stock video. And then again, you just drag and drop it to the area and then shorten the length. So again, I want this to be about 5 seconds. I think 5 seconds is a good amount of time. All right. So I'm gonna use this one. I'm thinking that I'm gonna do something like, how do you spend your Saturday mornings? And then ask the different ways that someone can spend their Saturday mornings, and then see what my audience likes to do on Saturday mornings. So I'm gonna shorten this one a little bit. Once I get it exactly where I want it, I'm going to choose, I think this should be my last video. So I'm gonna shorten this one here. Let's see here, it has to be in purple so I can change the length. And you can change it from the front too. So you can have it shorten in the front of the clip instead of the rear of the clip. And then if you actually click on the clip, you can move it and position the video around. So here I wanted to show mainly the hand. I like this perspective right here. I think this looks super cool. So I want just to show this portion of the clip where she's actually moving that around. And then I want to add text. So I think I want to write something like, how do you spend your Saturday mornings is what I'm thinking. How do you spend your Saturday mornings? Change the font. There's so many fun things that you can do with font nowadays. You can actually put in your brand font so it pops up right away. You can add effects to the actual font so it can stand a little bit out a little bit more. And then you can add animations to font as well. How cool is that? Like I say having animations is such an imperative part of creating Reels. It actually draws your eye to what your message is. So especially if it's moving, right? And I mean, whether it's moving or not, is fine, but if there is animation, then it makes it that much more like distracting in a good way. So you're more likely to read it. And in this case, I do want them to read the text because I want them to respond. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Okay, so this one here, let's see here. I'm gonna add text on this one as well. Actually, I think I'm gonna swap it out. So I like this vertical one a lot better than the one that I had before. So this one over here was horizontal. So you can use horizontal and you can use vertical text. Sorry, not text, but videos on these. I like this one in particular. I feel like it just goes a little bit better. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this vertical one, swap it out, and then I'm gonna add a title. Do you enjoy journaling on Saturday mornings? I don't know, who knows, right? So I'm just gonna put several different options here. I'm gonna add animation. I think I like, let's see here. Yeah, I think I like that one, the burst one. That one seems to be the one that catches my attention the most. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And then on the second, I should say third video clip, I'm gonna add another suggestion. Do you like taking time for yourself? And I'm gonna add animation to this too. I think I like that burst one still. And then on this one here, say, so do you like journaling? Do you like taking time for yourself? Do you just like popping right out of bed and getting the day started? I'm gonna make this a little bit bigger. I'm gonna put it in the right position, and then I'm gonna animate it again. Pop right out of bed. And then you also have an option to preview the whole thing too. So I don't know if my preview is quite ready, but I'm gonna preview it now. Yeah, it looks like it's almost ready. Take time for yourself, looking good so far. Pop right out of bed. And then this third thing, I have to figure out what to say. So let's get out of here. Let's go back. I'm gonna change this a little bit because I don't like how it shifted down a little. So I'm gonna make it so it passes that part where the camera shifts. I like to review it because then you can really see how it's gonna come out and make all the final little tweaks as well. Pop right out of bed. And then this last one, I'll say, maybe it's like spending time with your favorite people. So I'm gonna go ahead and write hanging out with your favorite people, and then just make the text bigger and put it in the right spot. Maybe up here. And then of course I will add an animation. I like that burst. I think that one is good still. All right, so now all there's left is to download it. So I'm gonna go ahead and download and show you the final result. Are you ready? Here goes. So there it is. All you have to do now is just upload it to your phone, pick the right song, right? Find a trending song from Instagram, and that's it. You're all set. So instead of how long did this take me? It took me about 8 to 10 minutes to do this, right? So Imagine having to set everything up, right? And come up with all the different things and just plan it out. Planning it out takes so much more time. So using stock video to send a message, to connect with your audience without having to show up is such a cool, new, fun way to show up without showing up. It's such a fun, cool way to use video in a way that like not many people are doing, right? And it still meets your branding. It still sends your message, because I think in the end, that's what we want to do. We want to connect with our audience. So hopefully this showed you a fun, fast, easy way to use stock video to create reels, and really just takes out that like dread of having to like learn how to do something new, or be camera ready, or take I don't know, hours, because I know it takes me hours sometimes to create a reel, and it just takes you a fraction of the time. So thank you so much for watching. I'd love to hear your comments and thoughts. I'll talk to you later. Bye.